Hi there, this is Dustin Burrell with CIS 102 Networking class for Treasure Valley Community College. I am doing a packet tracer. This one is 9.4.2.8, which is configuring the skills integration challenge for pretty much we're routing in this one certain directions between branch and HQ. We want to configure for this network to be able to reach here and to go out here, and then reach this one to go out here and here. So basically in this challenge activity, you will finish the addressing scheme, configuring route, and implement named access control list, and divide 172.16.1280/19, which is this network address right here, into two equal subnets for the use on branch. So we got to assign the G00 interface and the gigabyte 01 interface. After you get these addressed into the branch with appropriate IP addressing, document them onto the addressing. I'm not going to show you how to subnet. I've already subnetted all my stuff. I'm going to show you my Word document right here. And I actually have to edit this real quick, I had the wrong subnet mask on there, which will definitely ruin everything. You don't get that fixed. Okay. Now it looks alright. These are the addresses you're going to want to use for the IP addressing for the branch on gigabyte interface 00 and gigabyte interface 01. Serial 000 is set up right here for 192, and then eventually we'll be using this IP address for our IP configuration on the branch 1 PC. So after showing you that, if you guys need to pause this and copy that down, go ahead. But I'm going to move on, and I'm going to start with our first configuration. We're going to go into the branch, go into the command line interface. Always watch your completion rate and make sure that you're up to task. I had to do this activity a couple times to finally get to 100% completion, because it's really not an easy one. So assign the last usable address of the second subnet to the gigabyte interface 0/0. So we're going to get into global executive mode, and we're going to go into interface G0/0. As we do that, we go IP address 172.16.159.254 with a subnet mask of 255.255.240.0. And it's always 0, not O, by the way. You'll notice after our first command, we're already at 4% completion. Assign the last usable address for the gigabyte 01 interface. So interface G0/1. Enter IP address 172.16.143.254 with a subnet mask of 255.255.240.0. Enter that. We should be at about 8% completion right now. And I think I just found the step that I missed, because last time I did this I was at 6% right here. Now I'm at 8%. So very technical to do here. So we got that set up for the branch. We configured the branch with appropriate addressing here in 01 and 000 interfacing, and then documented into your addressing table. That's what I did for my assignment right here. I documented it. And we're just going to move on down to configure B1. We're done with the branch now, so get out of the branch. Configure B1 with appropriate addressing using the first available address of the network to which it is attached to. Document the addressing in the addressing table. So B1, remember that address I showed you guys that we're going to be using? We're going to go into the desktop, IP config. and enter the three numbers that are right here in this row that I showed you on my Word document. So they are one seven two 0.16.144.1. 255.255.240.0. And then the default gateway will be 172.16.159.254. So as soon as we get out of this and save it, we're up to 17% out of our completion rate. So that's looking a lot better than last time I tried this. Configure HQ and branch with OSPF routing according to the following criteria. Basically what we're going to have to do here is set up the OSPF1, the certain commands that are going to work, and we're going to have to go into the HQ router first. So let's go into the HQ router. As we're here, go into your command, enable conft for global configuration mode, and we're going to do router OSPF1 because we're setting the OSPF up on our HQ and branch router. After that, we need an ID. Router ID 1.1.1.1. And when you get the router ID set up, we want to get our networks to be able to have traffic going through. 172.168.0.0.0.63.255. And that is a wild card mask that is configured. Area 0. Enter. I always look at my completion rate to see if that takes it up a little bit. Now we're going to do the exact same area network for the next command. It's going to look all the same besides right here. It's going to be 172.168.64.0. 0.0.63.2255 area network. Area 0, sorry. And then we also have to do our serial interface, which is directly to the router right here. So we're going to be using these two numbers right here. But we're also going to be using a different wildcard mask. We aren't just going to start using that. We're using the wildcard mask that we create. So, network 192.168.0.0.0.0.3 area 0 space 0. Enter that in. We're at 23% completion rate, which is looking good. Don't forget to get the passive interface. We gotta give a passive interface to G00, G01, and S001. Okay, so G0/0. Give a pass interface for G01 and a passive interface for S0/0/1. Okay, so that gives our passive interfaces for all of our interfaces that are hooked to HQ. If you want to know which ones they are, here I'll show you right here. It's right here, S001. We don't have to worry about that one. G01.